Hey guys, I didn't post yesterday. Had a couple people ask about posting today, so here I am. Um, One thing I've noticed is stress levels are high. I think everybody notices that as well. One thing I have learned through becoming a therapist and the thousands of hours of talking to people is people underestimate the power of stress. So I'm going to attach or link below a stress worksheet or information form and kind of to assess your own stress levels. I don't think people are very educated on what stress is, what causes it, how it affects your body physically and mentally, and the things that can contribute to stress. So you will see below in this video, you will see a link to check out a stress exercise or a stress worksheet. Secondly, I wanted to answer some um, questions or inquiries about what to do with your children during this time. This is very challenging. I can say that. I have 4 kids, so I am allowed to say that this is extremely challenging. I have 4 kids that are all 4 different. They're all at different emotional levels. They're all at different developmental levels. I have one on the spectrum. Um, I have one who is loving this and is, I'm pretty sure, going to be agoraphobic when he's an adult. I have one that's closed off and emotionally stunted, and I have one that is losing their mind because they can't socialize. So, the biggest challenge to this, whether you have one child, whether you have two, three, four, five, six, is modeling. This will not be an easy journey for any of us, and it hasn't been. We're in about week 2.5, week 3 of this, and I know that attitudes and frustrations in my house are skyrocketing. Now, that being said, I started studying mindfulness and meditation about 6 years ago. And I am so thankful right now that I did because it is the only thing keeping me sane right now, I have to say. Doing mindfulness with your children, doing guided imagery, look up on YouTube. There are thousands of videos of guided imagery for children, guided meditations for children. Do them with them. Start each day with one. If it's 5 minutes, if it's 10 minutes, if they throw a fit, I promise you, if you do this daily for 5 minutes, you will not be able to ignore the results. It will be challenging. Your mind will not adapt to it immediately. But had I not started this 6 years ago, I don't know where my family would be today stuck in this house together. There are 6 of us, and we are all very strong willed, very strong personalities, and we all like our alone time, and we're not getting it. So our coping skills have been stripped. We can't go running, we can't go to the park. Um, Basically, all the outdoor stuff that we like to go do is gone. Privacy is gone. So, mindfulness really helps to mitigate stress. There are so many studies showing how well mindfulness and meditation can help, even for cancer treatment patients that are going through chemo. It can lower the pain levels and it can increase tolerance. So, while it may sound hippie, while it may sound ridiculous, why now's the best time in the world to find out how much you love or hate it. I've got nothing to lose right now. So I implore you to look that up. Second, third, fourth, I don't know what number I'm on. But the next thought is to really, really focus on intention right now. When looking at where you would like to be in 2 or 3 years, and yes, I've seen the meme about you're just trying to get to April 30th, and I am too. But how do you want to view how you handled this situation? I know how I want to handle this situation. I would like to be the safe place for my husband and children. I would like to remain calm and centered. And I would like for this to be a time that our family really can look back on and it not be filled with shame and regret and frustrations and only negative memories. So that's not going to just happen because I want that. I have to be intentional each day with what I do, what I say, and especially with what I think if I want that intention to come through to my family. So it's really wise right now to sit and really face your fears, face your worries, face your frustrations and your limitations, and say to yourself, what do I want this to be? What do I want this time to be? When I look back on it, will I be proud of myself for how I handled this? And nothing just happens to us. This is happening around us, but how it affects you is what happens to you, and how you let it affect it is what happens to you. So I would really encourage all of you to think about how you would like to think of how you handled this when looking back on it later in life. And we have so much time right now and thank God we have the internet. We have all these connections that we can reach out and look up things. So find what you like and don't like, but you can't find it if you don't try it. So I really encourage you guys to try this. Try something new. Start slow. Again, drop those expectations. This will not be easy at first, but I don't know if anything we've ever all loved has ever been easy. My kids are not easy. Getting my degrees were not easy. Getting into this profession was not easy. Sitting here today talking to you guys is not easy, but it doesn't mean it's not worth it. So I am really proud of all of you for hanging in there. Um, I'm really glad I have my pig. He's keeping me entertained. And if anybody needs anything, please reach out. I can give you resources. I can talk you off the ledge. I can do whatever I need to do for you right now. And take care, guys.